Hey Aries, how are ya? This is your love reading for May 5th through May 11th. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And since this is a love reading, I do recommend checking your Moon and Venus signs as well, as they may resonate better than your Sun sign. I know I generally resonate better with my Venus in love readings than my Sun sign, so FYI. As always, this isn't going to resonate for every Aries out there. If it doesn't resonate, don't try to force it to. It's not your reading. Just check your other signs or check out one of the other awesome readers on here. There are a ton. What else? So I have the setup a little different now. I tried to get it so that you guys could see more of it. It's always going to be dark in here when I do it. It's just better for me to read in the dark. I don't like bright lights. I have them all day at work. I don't want them at home. So if that's a problem, that's just how it is. You know, I'll try to get you to see the cards as best as I can. But let me know if you like this setup better than the last one. I don't know if I like it yet because look at my hands. They look huge. I know it's stupid, but I don't like when my hands look enormous. That looks ridiculous. So we'll see. Let me know if you like it this way or the old way better. So for your overall, I use the Magdalene Oracle. For my main deck, I use the Witch's Tarot. And for my clarifiers, I use the Gilded. Here we go, Aries. So your overall, look who you have. You have Magdalene. How cool. All right. Your overall energy, May 5th through May 11th in love, Magdalene. Go forth and be true to yourself. Dare to be different, to make mistakes. Create, for it is in creation that you exist. In a world full of dreams that stem from your heart, in oneness, love and hatred, wonder and awe, softness and pain, joy and light, in the stillness, the unknown awaits. Avoid wanting to be filled. Step into it with courage and strength, like a budding rose, reaching for the light. Love will lead you to greener pastures. Keep your pockets full of dreams, for life is a test of faith. Allow your light to shine. There is no beginning or end. There is only love. Aw, guys, what is it that you're wanting to do? Whatever it is that you're wanting to do, go do it. You only live once, right? Whatever it is that you want to do, I mean, as long as you're not fucking with anybody's free will or intentionally hurting somebody, I don't advise that. Whatever it is that you feel like you want to do, if for some reason you think that, whatever, it might not be right for whatever reason, as long as it's not hurting anyone, I say go for it, right? You're here to be yourself. You're not here to be what other people want you to be. That's ridiculous, and that's not going to make for a happy life, okay? All right, so your recent past, guys, you have the Emperor reverse. This is your energy. So in the recent past, and hopefully you've come out of this energy, because the Emperor reverse is you don't feel like yourself. You feel like you're out of control. Like you don't have any control over your own life. You don't feel stable. You don't feel grounded. You feel like shit is just all over the fucking place. You don't have control over anything, right? Probably because you're not being yourself like you want to. You might feel like you're being controlled, whether it's by another person or just by society, who knows, but it's definitely a feeling of not feeling comfortable in your own skin, not feeling like you can do what you want to do, right? All right, so that's your recent past. Hopefully you've gotten over that, whatever made you feel that way. If that represents another person for you, and I don't think it is because the Emperor is an Aries card, but if that represents another person for you, make sure you're not letting someone else control you, okay? It's your life is your life. It's not anyone else's. All right. In your present, you have the Ace of Pentacles reversed. Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. You could be dealing with one. You don't have to be. But this is like kind of more of the same. It's a lack of stability. You don't feel like you can... You don't feel like you can commit. You don't feel like there's any kind of a stable new beginning. It's like a lack of commitment, lack of stability. All right. So you may not feel stable enough to start something new that is serious, right? Pentacles energy is very serious, very committed. It's reversed though, so you don't feel like that's happening for you, or you don't feel like you're capable of it. Your immediate future, you have the Two of Swords reversed. This is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. If that means anything to you, it doesn't have to. Anyway, the Two of Swords reversed. It's kind of like taking off the blinders, where like you had a decision to make, but you didn't want to make the decision. You were kind of just like, nope, I'm not looking at it. I'm not making a decision. I'm just not. I'm just going to fucking sit here. All right. So reversed, it's, you are taking the blinders off. You're seeing the situation for what it is, and you're making the decision. You're cutting out whatever is shit in your life. Right. So good for you. So whatever this energy is, if something needed cut out to make you feel more stable, more grounded, more like you have control over your life, you are doing that in the future. All right, your potential blockage or obstacle in love, you have the Six of Pentacles. So as an obstacle, you may feel like you and another person aren't putting in the same amount of time, effort, energy. You might feel like there's an out of balance connection. Like one of you's giving more to the connection than the other one. Right? Alright, let's clarify. Let's clarify this reversed Ace of Pentacles for Aries. Who watches Game of Thrones, guys? You guys are my last reading before it comes on. Comment down below if you watch it and tell me who your favorite character is. I would love to know. Okay. Oh, wow, guys. All right. So to clarify your reversed Ace of Pentacles, you have the King of Pentacles upright. More Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. So you may be dealing with an Earth sign that you don't feel like you want to commit to, want a new beginning with. Otherwise, oh my goodness, sorry guys. Otherwise, you're taking on this energy, and this is someone who, so the King of Pentacles is good and stable all by himself. He doesn't need to be in a commitment, but he generally is in a commitment. This is kind of like the husband card. Could be a wife too, just because it's a man on there. That's why I say husband, whatever. They're not gender specific in reality. It's just what's on the card, okay? So you could actually be in a committed relationship. It just may feel unstable. Or you just feel like you're good by yourself and you don't want a new beginning with someone else. With the Ace of Pentacles reversed too, there could be some sort of money issue, but I don't really see that here because you have the King of Pentacles upright. I'm going to clarify that again, actually. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles reversed for Aries. Oh, shit. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles reversed for Aries. Knight of Cups reversed, water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Knight of Cups reversed is nobody's offering any love, whether it's you or the other person. You know, this can go both ways. So there's no love being offered. There's a definite lack of love here. It could also be with the Knight of Cups reversed, it could go the other direction. So when a card's reversed, it could mean that that part is completely cut off, or it's way overboard, like out of control. So the Knight of Cups reversed is either you or the other person are not giving any love to the situation, or somebody is out there being a fucking player. And that's why is causing this to be unstable. Do you see what I mean? Knight of Cups reverse is kind of someone who just goes out there and just, you know, kind of acts all loving and flirty with like everyone. So it's not genuine because that's just how they are. So that might be the person that you're dealing with. And that's why you don't see a new beginning. You don't see a stable commitment with that person. You may be bringing stability to it, but you don't see that with them because they're either bringing something that has zero emotion or they're giving it all to everyone. And it's not just you. See what I mean? Again, this could go both ways. This could be you or the other person. Let's clarify this Two of Swords. Clarify the Two of Swords for Aries. Clarify the Two of Swords for Aries. Oh, shit. Alright. So, the Two of Swords, remember, it was, you weren't seeing a situation for what it is. You had blinders on. You didn't want to make a decision because you didn't want to see it for how it actually was. But you're taking the blinders off. You're looking at it for what it is. And we have the Seven of Swords. This is deception. Somebody's lying. Somebody's cheating. Somebody's stealing. Blah, blah, blah. All that deceptive energy. Whatever somebody was doing, you know about it now. You see it. Whereas you might have not wanted to see it before, so you had these blinders on, like, nope, 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 I'm not going to see it. I don't see it. I don't know what's going on. Now you're coming out of that. You're seeing someone for who they are, for the deceptive person that they are. All right? And then you're able to make a decision, a clear decision, because you're actually seeing it. Let's get you some advice, guys. Advice for Aries. Okay. So your first advice card, you have the High Priestess reverse. Do not ignore your intuition, guys, please. Above everything else, every single other fucking thing that you listen to yourself first. Listen to your intuition first. Okay? It's not ever going to be wrong, I promise. You just have to calm yourself down so that you can actually hear it. What is your gut telling you about another person, about a situation, about how you should handle it, about what you should do? All of that shit. You know it all yourself, and you have to listen to yourself. Okay? Do not block your intuition. If it's telling you something, you have to listen. All right. And you also have the Wheel of Fortune. As an advice card, this go with the flow. Whatever the universe is doing here, go with it and understand that life moves in cycles, right? So whereas you might have been through some shitty times, the wheel's constantly turning, right? And with the Wheel of Fortune upright, it's coming back around, so it's turning in your favor. So keep that in mind. You have good fortune coming to you. The universe is behind you, pushing you in the right direction. You just have to go with the flow, go with what the universe is doing, and listen to your intuition. All right? Do we need to clarify anything else, Aries, before I go watch this show? I love it so much. Yeah, let's clarify the Seven of Swords here. Let's see if we can find out what this deception was. Clarify the Seven of Swords for Aries in the future. And you might not even know yet, because this is in the future, so shit, be careful. Oh, damn. The Lover's reverse. Gemini energy, you could be dealing with a Gemini, don't have to be. You have a lot of air energy here in your future. So it's a lot of mental shit. Could definitely be an air sign, doesn't have to be. The Lover's reverse, so it's an out of balance connection. It's lack of harmony. Somebody could have been lying about being in a relationship. Somebody could be lying about the connection, you know. Obviously, somebody could be cheating. The Lover's reverse and the Seven of Swords here with the Two of Swords. Obviously, that could be a thing. And don't forget you have the Knight of Cups reversed here, which is either cut off from emotion, nobody showing any love at all, or kind of just giving, you know, fake love to a bunch of people. So keep that in mind, guys. What else before we stop here? Just make sure that you're being yourself. You're not letting anyone else control you. Make sure that you are staying grounded and focusing on yourself and your intuition. And if somebody's fucking with you, cut them out. You don't need that shit. All right? Okay, take care, guys.